Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Life is Shy. If you're new here, please smash that like button and the subscribe button if you like. So today I just want to give you guys a quick update. In my last video, I did talk about how I will be switching doctors, and now I just left my new doctor and I want to tell you guys my experience. It has been nothing but lovely so far. I've had such a good experience from start to finish. When I first came in, I was greeted, I was taken back immediately, so I didn't have to wait in the waiting room for a long period of time. And I went in, I talked to the medical assistant, and she gathered information from me, and then I was greeted by the nurse practitioner, and her name is Kayla. She's so sweet. And I'll give you guys a quick little rundown of what we talked about right now.
Established with us, right?
Yes.
All right. Have you been seen somewhere else, or has it been a minute?
Yes, I have a doctor at the Toledo clinic.
Oh,
yeah. And he's been managing my care for a few years now, but I've been on a GLP-1 for just about a year. He's been handling that for me.
Is it just a family med?
Yeah, I think he's an internist.
Oh, do they have a weight management program specifically, or was it just through?
It was through him, and I also did another program too.
Okay.
I went to see the dietitian through Toledo Clinic as well.
Sure.
And I believe that was 2024.
Last year.
Mm-hmm.
You probably had to do that before you started the GLPs?
Yes. Yep, I did that.
How long did you meet with her? When you were on it, just because I'm curious and I'm nosy, when you were on it, did they still make you follow up with the dietitian?
No, they did not.
Okay.
No, my doctor was handling it from there.
Gotcha. And then you've been off. How long have you been off?
I've only been off less than about a month now. I was on
Okay.
Wegovy. I had the huge switch with the insurance thing. I was on setbacks from October to July.
Got it.
And then I went on Wegovy for 3 months. And then I had a really bad experience with the Wegovy. I was getting sick. I was nauseous. I really couldn't keep anything down. And then that's when I found out that I can get on the Mounjaro based off of
Not tolerating. And what happened with that?
I'm in limbo ever since then. It's been since October. So October 3rd, I went to see my primary care doctor. He's been handling everything.
Yeah.
He put everything in. At least I thought,
Sure.
put all the case notes in. And the insurance company kept asking questions. And it was simple questions. The questions were like, were you in a weight management program for
Yeah.
at least 6 months? Yes, I was.
Yeah.
They will put the wrong answer on there.
They denied it.
Yeah.
What it ended up being.
And then
Okay.
that's what it was. And then they said it was other questions that they would come back to that they answered incorrectly on, and they needed a little bit more clarity. And then they just stopped answering. So I just got an email or a text maybe 2 days ago from CVS Caremark that says that they're gonna close it out because
The claim.
yeah, my provider never responded from there.
Got you. Okay.
Now I'm just like in limbo.
Got you. And you said vomiting.
Yep.
Any-
Diarrhea. I had
yeah.
diarrhea with the Wegovy as well.
Does any type of, or what kind of dose were you on when you weren't doing just the starting dose, or
no.
did they switch you?
They put me on the highest dose because I was on 12.5 with Zepbound, so
So they,
put
okay.
me on the highest dosage.
Did they ever bump you down after all the side effects?
No, the last time I went, which was October 3rd, I just told them, and I told them that maybe I can get back on a tirzepatide. That's when I've been in limbo ever since. We had to go back and forth with the prior authorization, and now they're not even responding to them.
So we're almost 5 weeks then, yeah?
Yep.
How's your weight been?
My weight went up. I just found out today. Like I did go up.
Yeah, what was your lowest, do you think?
153. Yeah, highest was like almost 200 pounds.
Oh, you've lost a lot.
Yeah. That's over the course. I'm probably about 45, 42 pounds or so.
In there. Okay.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And now I'm starting to see that my weight is creeping up, and I do work out too.
Yeah. Okay. How often are you exercising?
4, sometimes 5 times a week. I had 1 week where I couldn't go but one time. And that's because I was like under the weather. But on average, I go to the gym. I would say on average 3 to 5 times a week.
Your case would be different than others. Obviously, you were on the medication, so yeah. It's not going to be black and white.
Okay.
But we'll figure it out. That's not a problem.
Okay.
Especially with being successful on it. Did you feel like on the Zepbound before it got kicked off due to the insurance, were you plateaued or were you still losing?
I was still losing.
Okay.
So I would probably lose maybe some weeks I wouldn't drop.
Sure.
But
and others.
Yeah. So I go through cycles. Maybe I think I got to one of the highest doses, 12.5. I was losing a couple pounds a month. And I like that, you know, losing a few pounds a month instead of doing like 10 every 2 weeks, you know.
Right.
And I'm a slow loser. I lose weight very slow.
Okay.
So the 10 milligrams was great. I was going up, you know,
Very
hard too, and then I would just go up. Some months, when I was on a 5, I think I did it for 2 months, 7.5, 2 months, and then the 10 I was on for a couple months too.
Okay. Okay. Exercise. What kind of exercise do you like?
I do cardio, but mostly weightlifting.
Okay. So we will get. It's gonna be a minute though on it, Cheyenne.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta get all your records from Toledo Clinic.
Okay.
They're one of the few ones that that everything talked better, but they don't.
Okay.
So if you give me verbal, then I can call them. We can go through medical records and we can get them.
I give you verbal.
You're like, that's fine.
Yes.
That way we can see your starting weight. That way Jen is our pharmacist. She'll be able to appeal and all the things.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll get you set up with her too.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, you're gonna be different than what you're probably used to, and things aren't black and white. So our weight management program is Jen is our pharmacist. She's the one that gets the medications and the prior auth and all that approved. Wegovy is really vital for us too, so that way we can appeal it so you can get on the Mounjaro.
Okay.
Everybody, even if they're on the medications, to continue to follow up with Emily, who is our exercise physiologist.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, she creates workout plans for you.
Oh, that's even better.
Yeah, if like that.
I do.
And you can tell her things that you like, things that you don't like. She can take it to heart. Like, I really don't like this exercise. I like this one though.
Yeah.
Or I want to change something up. I want more certain whatever. So she creates that for you. And then we have a dietitian here too.
Okay.
So
I wanted to know if once I get to my goal weight, will I have to get off the Mounjaro, or could you guys put me on maintenance? Because
they do have maintenance
Okay.
now. Yes, as long as you're doing okay. Sometimes we have some people, and this is right. We are now in the area of we have a medication where we haven't gotten. It hasn't been fully studied all the way through, right?
Yeah.
But saying at this point in time, maintenance dose is fine. Some people spread it out 10 days, some do 2 weeks because we don't need to lose, we're just trying to stay.
Yeah.
Sometimes it helps with the food noise.
And I need that too, because when I was on the Wegovy, it came back.
Mm.
Food noise was crazy, and sugar, like I'm sugar cravings, and I never was like a snack eater.
Yeah, before.
Candy like that, no. It just came back like full.
Yeah. So everybody's a little bit different there, but yes, 100% that's a thing. Obviously you tolerate, and so our dietitian too, Jen's really, really, because especially if we are not eating as much, or if it decreases your appetite, we still need you to eat protein, and we still need, things are really important, and they're important for your journey, but also like overall your well-being.
Yeah. And I was doing so well with these Zepbound. I was tracking my protein.
Oh, good.
I was getting like 130 grams per day.
Yeah.
Because that's where I wanted to be as far as my weight.
Yeah.
I want to be 130 pounds, maybe 25.
Okay.
But 30, that's a good weight for me.
As you guys can hear, really friendly, just a really overall good experience. Now, here's some of the things that I'm going to have to do moving forward. So first, let me just say this. I did gain weight. I gained 7 pounds. Now, I know that there at the doctor's office kind of weighs you a little bit more than what your weight would be at your home scale. So right now, I'm coming in at 160 pounds. And I kind of believe that because I've been eating a lot. I've still been working out. I still work out between 3 to 4 times a week, but I have been eating a lot. And last week, I said I don't feel like I gained any weight because I don't feel like I gained any weight. It didn't look like I gained any weight. And I'm seeing a little more weight in different areas, like my legs and my thighs. I've seen that I gained weight there, but I didn't think nothing of it because, who wouldn't want to gain weight there? And it wasn't in my stomach, slightly in my face. I noticed my face is a little bit fuller, but it wasn't really in my stomach. And that's usually where I gain my weight. My weight is usually in my midsection. So I didn't think anything of it. So I was just thinking like, oh, okay. Plus I've been lifting weights, so it could be a combination of fat and muscle that I gained. So I'm not really worried about that. But my main objective was to get back on a GLP-1. So I got word that my case was closed with my doctor. My claim case was closed with my previous doctor. And the reason why is because they never responded back to the insurance company reaching out to them. The insurance company reached out to them maybe 2 times a week and they never responded. After I called. So what happened was I called my doctor and I told them they were putting the prior authorization in incorrectly. And they were like, okay, we do this all the time. So, you know, it was a little shade, a little snappy or whatever. So I just kept on just trying to let her know that it was just done incorrectly. So they just need to fix it. So from there, they just never responded to the insurance company. And I was notified that they didn't respond. And I'll actually put it up here because I got it yesterday. I didn't care too much because I knew that I was leaving that practice anyway. But overall, I'm glad that I did, because that was just more confirmation as to why I did need to leave, because I wasn't getting the right care. I did gain about 7 pounds over the course of not having any type of weight loss medication over the last 5 weeks. So now that I did not have any medication for 5 weeks, I got to start my journey all over again. So if I do get approved with the Mounjaro, I have to start off at 2.5. And I'm not necessarily mad at it, the fact that I got to start over. I'm mad at the fact that this could have been avoided. It could have been avoided if my doctor's office, the nurses and the medical assistants just put the prior authorization in correctly. Mind you, you guys, I was there October 3rd. So, you know, it's over a month ago. So aside from that, I'm not even going to really trip on that, because I'm moving on. I'm closing the chapter with that doctor's office. But moving back to this doctor's office that's behind me, let's just talk about that. Not only did they look at like my prior medical records that they could find, she told me like, when the last time you got labs done? When the last time you did this? And, you know, it's been over a year since I got my labs and everything like that. I just got my labs done there. I paid $0 to get my labs done. I paid $0 to go and speak to someone there. And not only am I paying $0 for me, I'm going to pay $0 for my kids to get seen there. I'm going to pay $0 for my husband once he switch over, or if he does switch over to this clinic. It's going to be $0 to go here. And it's not just, you know, just a clinic. They have a weight management program that I've already have an appointment for. So it's so thorough. So I have my weight management program. They have a dietitian there, and they also have, I think she said, a workout physiologist there, which is cool with me. I mean, I do work out often, but I could use some extra help because there's some things on my body that I need to figure out how to do some body recomp on, gain muscles in certain areas of my body that I would like. So I'm excited about that. They have a pharmacist there. The pharmacist is the one that works on your prior authorizations and your appeals. And from what I've heard, that she is a whiz. So I'm super confident that she will be able to just go through the process of putting my Mounjaro in, and just, you know, hopefully I won't have any hiccups here. What's happening now is my new doctor will have to get my medical records from my prior doctor. So basically what she said was, if it takes a day or so, perfect. Then they can go in, use those case notes and use the notes that they gathered from me today to put in for my Mounjaro. But it's up to my prior doctor. Hopefully, you know, I won't have any issues. I've already gave verbal consent for them to look at my medical records. So I'm just hoping that it doesn't take a long time. I hope that they just release me, because I don't want to act a fool. I don't want to get ignorant. And I've been very, very positive and zen these last 5 weeks, although they screwed me over. But if they hold it up even more, I might go postal. I might go crazy because I'm gaining weight. But whatever. So that's what's happening right now. So I will be going on the 25th. So right before Thanksgiving, I will be seeing a dietitian to help me with my, you know, food intake. Be seeing I think they said a workout physiologist or exercise physiologist, which I'm super excited for. And I'm also going to be seeing the pharmacist. So I have 3 appointments all back to back in one day. I'm going to knock it out. So I'm so excited about this. So once I get this done, I only will have to do it once a month. So I will only have to see the dietitian once a month. I will only have to see, you know, the exercise physiologist, I mean, whenever I want to. But aside from that, I feel good about this whole encounter. So I do want to put a disclaimer out. This clinic is only for employees of my husband's job, and I can go there because I'm a dependent. So it's not like it's a walk-in clinic for everyone. It's only for the employees and their families at his job. So I'm not rating or giving a review to this based off of like the public going to, you know, try it out, because it is just it's a small clinic for those individuals. So I hope that, you know, kind of clears things up. Aside from that, I just want to say thank you guys for watching me through this journey. You know I be up and down and all this other stuff, but aside from that, I just really appreciate everybody that's been rocking with me over a year. And I just want to say this, I started my channel November 15th 2024, and it's coming up on a year. I think it will be a year in about 3 days. So I'm super excited about that. It's just been such a lovely experience with sharing my life with you guys and really developing another community, you know. So thank you for all the love and the support. Please like, share, follow, subscribe, whatever. Also follow me on Instagram. I will leave my links below. And I think I'm on TikTok. I only got like 40 subscribers. I'm gonna start posting more on my TikTok, maybe doing my hair content. But aside from that, thank you guys, and I'll catch you on the next one. Maybe I'll do a live coming up soon and we can kind of go in more detail, but I won't give you guys no promises because it's been super busy. As you guys see, I'm not even in my normal setup. I'm out in the trenches and it's cold. It's cold Ohio weather. Pray for me. So bye-bye. See you guys on the next one. Love you. Bye.